glorify you, Jesus. Magnify you, Lord. You're worthy of the glory, Lord.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Last week we concluded with the fact that the pathway that you are presently walking has greater potential than any pathway that you've already walked. And this is a thought that is reflecting of changing from one idea to another, and we'll conclude looking at the Cingulate system today. So I want to first off let you know I'll have to meddle just a tad today for what we're going to have to encounter, and notice I'm laying this out early that I gotta meddle just a little bit to start, because for where we're going, I need to solidify some stuff in you. See, that's the problem is there's been things that you start out on and you'll stick with them for a little bit and then you back off. And then you'll take off in the direction again and you'll be like, okay, I'm sticking with it this time, and then you'll stop again. And then you'll take a beating for a while, and then you'll say, okay, I'm gonna get back on track and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And then you still seem to feel like you can't get it done. I told you I gotta meddle just a little bit on the start, just so I can solidify some stuff in you and get it to where it needs to be. See, because the Cingulate system is what assists us with changing from idea to idea. And see, what you've been struggling with is you've been thinking that bad ideas in the past will still work right now. So it didn't work back there, okay? You tried it back there. You already have proof that it don't work. You already have proof that handling things that way does not work. So why do you keep doing it? That's what I'm trying to address for you. I'm not asking that to you. I'm trying to help you understand why you keep doing it. See, because again, the Cingulate system is designed to change from idea, watch this, to idea. All right? And that's important for you to understand how I'm saying it. Because when you go from idea to idea, eventually you have to encounter at least one that you haven't encountered before. See, but you keep going for what you've already encountered. And that's where you keep running into your glitch. Because the reason that you go back to what you've already encountered is because you're not comfortable with not knowing what's going to happen with the next idea. So you weigh it out and you say, okay, I'm going to just grit my teeth and go ahead and go back to what I already know don't work, rather than take this step forward into what I'm not sure about. Now here's where the issue is, because this is what I know you ran into this week. The issue is, now in the 12th month, and we're in the year that we're in, you went back to what you thought you could grit your teeth for, and it gave you the worst feeling that you've ever felt since you tried it before. You know you've done that before, but it didn't feel like it did this past week when you done it. It brought out a totally different feeling. It's like, now wait a minute, I know I did this before and I could grit my teeth for it, but why is it that this time it feels like it almost knocked my teeth out?
Yeah, right.
Am I down your lane?
In the car.
All right. So that's what I wanted to address, because again, I needed to solidify this in you to help you understand how you're approaching this stuff. Because until you understand how you're actually thinking about it, you can't change it. You just go by automatic. You'll just go by what's already there. You won't even explore a new idea because you already have within you and within your memory, hey, I made it through that last time. I'll just do it like that again because I don't know what this is going to bring. So I would rather just go back to this, even though I know it's going to hurt me. I would rather go back to this than to go into this question. All right. Now, I'll get off of you for a little bit, okay? Because next level accomplishment requires separation from last level belief. Okay? Next level accomplishment requires separation from last level belief. Now I want you to look at the passage that we started out in Mark 5. Because in Mark 5, remember I told you that we were going to look at the woman with the issue of blood in a different passage. I told you that a couple of messages ago. But I wanted to use this one this time because there's some information that's crystal clear that I need for you to get so that you'll understand where you're going this time, okay? So in Mark chapter 5, beginning at verse 25, is where it says this. Mark chapter 5, verse 25, it says, "And a certain woman which had an issue of blood for how long? 12 years. All right? Now, I want you to think of your longest running problem that you have right now. Your longest running problem, whatever it is, I don't need you to yell it out. I just need for you to get it right here and say, okay, this is what I've had an issue with for a long time. Everybody got at least one?
Oh, yeah.
I need you to have just one. I know you. I want you to. I need you to have. I need you to have just one. Okay. Now, I want you to understand this, and why I'm showing you one, because it says, "And had suffered many things of many physicians." Okay. Now that long-running problem that you got in your mind, I want you to understand, and I want you to think about how many times you've hashed it over with new friends, old friends, past friends, family, girlfriends, all of those different people that you went to, and watch this, and spent all that she had and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. So you done hashed it out, you done kicked it around, you done cut it up, you done chopped it up, you done diced it, you done sliced it, and it's still right there in your face. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. But rather grew worse. Now watch these next few verses. It says, "When she had heard of Jesus, came in the press behind and touched his garment." Verse 28 and 29 are the keys that I want you to key in on today. "For she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole." Y'all remember the oranges, okay? Remember the oranges. I had the Clementine, I had the Tangelo, and I had the navel orange. All three of them were whole. They were just different sizes. That's what I need for you to zero in on again, is zeroing in on, okay, do I have a Clementine, do I have a Tangelo, or do I have a navel orange? And that's what I need you to understand, because there's nothing wrong with having a Clementine. That's okay. They're good. They're